It's a sure sign of summer. The farmers markets, and the Sherway Farmers Market is now open every Friday, right, Ralph?
Absolutely, till the end of October.
Ralph Lees is here. He's a vendor at Sherway Farmers Market, and you were just telling me a day at the market starts at what time for you?
About 2:30 during the peak of the season. We get to sleep in this time of year, but pretty soon we'll be getting up around 2:30.
And that's to get to the place and unload and get all set up?
Absolutely. Well, because we have such a variety at the market ourselves personally, I do pick up a little bit of stuff from some of the farmers on the way to the market.
Wow.
So we meet them and get as fresh as possible.
We really need to appreciate all that you do to bring those fresh fruits and vegetables to us in the summer, because that's dedication, getting up at 2:30 in the morning. That's the middle of the night. So it started on Friday, and now every Friday till the end of October, right?
Absolutely. It's exactly 6 months long.
Sweet.
First Friday in May till the last Friday in October.
And if you like to know what you're going to be seeing at the markets, you can plan recipes or whatever, we can now check out what the produce availability is.
That's right. They have a website, Farmers Markets Ontario, and they tell you what's available when, and they're usually pretty accurate.
Good.
Yeah, sometimes we're a little bit ahead of the ball, but generally we have what's available in time, and there's so many excellent growers. And what we do a lot this year too is we store things. For example, these onions are from last fall.
Come on.
And they're still really hard.
They
are
nice
skinning a little, but as you can see, if we dig down a little, I hid one that was skinning a little, but that doesn't matter. They just form another skin. See, this is what happens this time of year. But the onions are fine, and the price is so good.
I wouldn't notice any difference in my stir fry.
There you go, exactly. On a sandwich, even with a burger, ideal. So what we're doing this year is we've got asparagus starting already.
Yay.
And we got rhubarb starting already. My wife picked these this morning at 7 o'clock before we came.
Just this morning?
Yeah, absolutely. And now they are a little short. They do get a little longer. But we thought we got to show people what's available, and these two items are usually available first.
My mom used to just break me off a piece like this, and I would, I can't imagine doing this now, but she would dip it in sugar for me.
Oh, yeah.
And I would just take a bite, dip it sugar, bite, sugar.
Yeah, honey's good
Delicious.
too. Honey's good. Yeah.
Ooh.
Support the bees, right?
Yeah, look
the
at that
farmers
rhubarb.
that sell honey. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
can taste the rhubarb tart now.
Absolutely.
What else?
Well, we've got some tomatoes, of course, obviously. We've got a medium size. We've got a beefsteak. And they're almost the perfect ripeness. They are hothouse this time of year, but they taste wonderful until the fields are ready.
Yeah.
They're just such a wonderful thing to taste. And if you just rub the stem a little and smell it, it tastes just unbelievable.
I've never done that.
So great.
I feel like I'm getting a little intimate with this.
There you go.
Like maybe I should be taking it out on a date or something.
That's right.
So that's how you smell the freshness?
That's right. Yeah, if it has a stem on it, you know that they're obviously grown on a vine, and the soil really does affect the flavor. So if you have a good soil, the flavor is just so full and juicy.
That's great. And regardless of where you get your fruits and vegetables, you get the best stuff, right?
Absolutely. So we've got peppers, obviously, again, hothouse, but this time of year you can see, even in a hothouse, they get to be a nice size.
They're huge.
They're massive, aren't they? And then the cucumbers, same thing. A lot of people think cucumbers are out of season, but they're not. There is Ontario growers that have them year-round, and a lot of stores don't like to carry them. So when we start the markets, that's why we start in May, there are lots available.
I'd like to see the machine that wraps these things in plastic.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
Yeah?
You know
and
what,
that keeps them fresh, right?
Yes, absolutely. The shelf life is about 7 days, and there's a misconception that you refrigerate seedless cucumbers, and you shouldn't.
What?
They should be above 60 degrees at all times.
Leave them on the counter.
Leave them on the counter. They'll last 1 to 2 weeks. These were cut yesterday morning, and that's what we really try to thrive on. Cut it the day before, then they're going to keep 1 to 2 weeks on your counter.
Really?
Yes, and if you cut it, make sure you reseal the wrap.
Yeah,
Pull
I
the
know
wrap back a little and reseal it. Absolutely.
Leave them on the counter.
Yes.
What about tomatoes? Leave those on the counter too?
Absolutely.
What about peppers?
They should be refrigerated. They like it cold.
What about onions?
They like it cold as well.
In the fridge?
In the fridge, yeah. They like it in the fridge.
All right.
But you can also store them, but this time of year it's getting warmer.
What about potatoes?
Potatoes like it cool and dry.
But so not in the fridge?
No, they don't like it too much below 35, 36.
All right. cupboard, maybe.
Yeah,
Basement?
exactly. Absolutely.
Oh, as long as it's not a musty basement.
That's right.
Are these coming in now, or are these hothouse?
They're not hothouse. They're actually from the States this time of year.
Oh.
But as soon as ours are ready, we'll have them. I just took them with to show that they are available fresh. I get them fresh in every day for the market because some people want some potatoes.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
What else do you want to talk about? It's all so
Well,
lovely
we got
here.
some flowers here, and in the spring, there's lots of flowers available. We got lupins, and we've got some mixed baskets over there.
Let's talk about the lupins.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this since we're on here.
Yeah, sure. What's happening with flowers is people are really demanding that they have some variety. So what we do is we do a nice mix. We always have two kinds of sweet potato vine, and we've got some verbenas, and we've got some lobelia, and we've got some scavolia.
I'm going to turn this around so we can see all the
And
sides.
there's a few petunias there. Absolutely.
And so what's this lovely green?
That green, this one here is a potato vine.
Potato.
We always do a light and a dark potato vine, one on each side to give it some balance.
And the yellow flowers?
That's a lobelia.
Aww.
Yeah, so what we're doing is we
These
suggest...
are petunias?
Those are petunias, you bet. There's three kinds that you usually put in. There's a wave petunia, then there's a million bell, which is a slightly smaller looking petunia, and then we have just a regular general old-fashioned type petunia.
Those wave petunias, they bloom so beautifully.
Yeah, they get really big.
So this will just continue to blossom?
Absolutely, absolutely. It'll all hang way over the side and gets really massive.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Lots of sun for this?
Yeah, this likes sun. But and another thing I should mention too, if it's below 5 degrees, please take them in.
Oh.
They don't like it too cold, especially the sweet potato vine. It gets frozen really easily.
So make sure they're portable.
That's right.
All right.
That's
and
right.
that's 5 degrees Celsius?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Now let's talk about these gorgeous lupins.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that lupins are biennial, so they come back and bloom every other year. So what we've done is we've got a 2-year-old plant, and that's why it's blooming.
They're so soft.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? And
so this had to sit in the warehouse or the nursery
the greenhouse, yeah.
for 2 years before you could show it to us.
That's right.
Aww.
That's right. And the reason we do that is people like the show, right? They got to have a little bit of color, so we make sure there's a little bit of a bloom on it. But they self-seed and they do spread a little, so it's important not to dig them out after the first year because you think, I don't have any more lupins, what's going on?
So we're only going to see the flowers every other
That's
year.
right. So what we do is we sell them 1 year, then they come back and get one the next year, and then they got them all the time.
Aha, so every year at least one of them is flowering.
That's right.
And they spread a little bit but not much?
No, it
Shade?
depends. It depends where they are. They do self-seed, but not necessarily a lot.
Okay.
It depends where you have them. If there's a heavy, thick soil, they may or may not take. So it depends on the soil a little bit and where they are.
Lots of sun or shade?
Yeah, they can handle some shade.
Okay.
They like lots of sun, but they can handle some shade too.
Good. Oh, they're so beautiful.
Yeah,
Do we have to
absolutely.
deadhead these or anything?
You can, and you can cut it down to about 6 inches at the end of the year if you want. That'll just help with the root system for the next 2 years.
Okay. Well, stick around because we've got more to talk about.
Absolutely.
And we'll even talk about the app that the farmers markets have now.
Okay.
For us. There's
Sounds
an
good.
app for that. Here's the website, farmfreshmarkets.ca has all the details on produce availability, where the markets are, what the hours are. But we'll recap all that stuff too when we talk to Ralph later on in the show. Now, check out these events in your community. Well, now more than ever, it feels as though summer is right around the corner. This means getting out of the gym and into the sunshine to work out. Oh, we can't wait. So to help us do that, we're giving away 2 pairs of the upgraded Z Pump Fusion 2.0 from Reebok. So those are the females, the yellow ones are for men, and the pump technology lets you take charge of your runs and your workouts. So you'll run longer with the Z Pump's adaptable and completely cushioned runner. And of course, Reebok has dedicated engineering. It means that this shoe is super speedy and built for versatility. If you want to win these shoes, just send us an email to enter the contest at daytimetoronto@rogerstv.com, and in the subject line put Reebok. And for all the giveaway rules, check out rogerstv.com. Well, another big sign that summer is almost here. We've given up on spring. Forget spring. But we've got the farmers markets, and so yours is open. Sherway Farmers Market now open. First one was on Friday, so now every Friday. What are the hours?
It's 8 to 2 from till the end of October.
We can show up at 8, but you've been there since probably 4 in the morning, right?
Yeah, we get there between 3 and 4 sometime. Yeah.
Just for us, for our benefit. So by the time we're there buying our breakfast and our coffees, that's lunchtime for you.
Absolutely.
We talked about the beautiful produce that's available, and even if it's not available in the fields yet, you're getting it from great sources in the hothouses.
That's right. Absolutely. That's where we're getting our flowers from too, Val.
Love it.
Yeah.
Look at these beautiful things. So we can hang these on our porches and in our backyards?
Absolutely. These two specifically like a fair bit of sun, but we also sell begonias, and they like shade. And I'm just going to read off a list of different flowers that we do sell.
Okay.
We have geraniums, regular geraniums, and we also have some ivy geraniums. And we have some New Guinea impatiens, and these are verbenas that we sell, all like that one that we showed earlier. All verbenas in a basket. We've got all kinds of petunias. We've got all kinds of Rieger begonias and non-stop begonias. Non-stop begonias is something we're trying new this year. And what they do is they bloom all summer non-stop. And they're just full. So this is a joy to do.
Now, I've got a little one here, if we're able to show it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That needs to be deadheaded.
Yes.
How do you do that?
Well, basically, you just grab the top of it and just break it off without trying to damage this. And as you can see, it breaks really easily because it's already... Now, this is going to help the rest of the plant. But if you don't deadhead, these are so healthy, it won't matter that much. But it does look more generically pleasing,
so
obviously.
So you just kind of pop it off?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And then that encourages it to...
That's right. That's right. It's kind of like giving it free food without actually giving it food.
There's an app for these farmers markets, too, if you want to know where and when everything's happening. So for more information on all of this, go to farmfreshmarkets.ca.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you so much.
Hey, it's been a pleasure, as
we
usual.
love it when you show up. All right. Thank you to Ralph Leese, and thank you to everyone. Inspire Awards, Allure Body Bar, Bar Begonia, Real Abilities Film Festival. Now, if you would like to tweet us, we would love that. Tweet us at Rogers TV Toronto using the hashtag DaytimeTO. Coming up on our next show, we have comedy and life coaching with EdenTV.ca. We'll be in the kitchen with 120 Diner. We will make the most out of the shift in seasons without feeling like we're falling behind. And top dog products for the spring and summer with Woofstock. Plus, we'll chat about the event Spotlight on Literacy. We look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for watching.